We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
I'm starting off the vlog with a lot of chores that I have to do. Today's gonna be a big errand day and also a big homework day just because I've got no classes since it's Wednesday. You know, guys know this by now. I gotta do all that. I have to actually go to my first therapy appointment. It's a consultation. Now, the thing about therapy is I am someone that consider myself mentally stable. At least I hope so. But I've always wanted to go for a while now. And it's a completely normal thing to go to therapy. I think, everyone should go if they have the chance and they have the resources to do so, because it's a completely valid thing to do, and it's always good to just talk to someone about your problems that's actually a professional. So I want to do that. And so it's not like I have anything going on in my life where I really need it. I just want to go because I want to be a better communicator, and I don't think I should be using this channel as my main therapy outlet, just because there's some things I can't really say and there's some things that I probably would need professional help with. So that's what I'm going to therapy for. So I'm not mentally bad right now. I'm doing okay. It's just, I want to stay like that. So it's like, going to the gym. That's how I see it. So I'm at consultation today. I've never gone to therapy before, so kind of nervous, but I think it should be okay. Anyways, yeah, I also need to find time to eat because it's like 2 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything and I'm starving. Update. My therapy appointment is not today. It's next week. I completely read that date wrong because I saw Wednesday and today's Wednesday. So anyways, that changes things. I'm gonna go get food now just because now I have time to actually get food because I'm starving. So I'm gonna go over to that, part of BU anyways, just to get, Dunkin' with the last of my dining points. Like how many dining points I have left. And dining points, for context, are just, is money you can use to get, stuff around campus, like all the restaurants, whatnot. Like how much I have. If you can see it right there, I have $8. And then I'm gonna get something that's $7. So this will be my last supper. Like literally my last supper for dining points. And after that I have to eat at the dining hall. Mostly. This is gonna suck. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way over there, and then my laundry will be done by the time I get back. Probably. Okay. Pretty chill day then. I don't have that much going on. Okay, I got done running all my errands, thank God. I'm gonna go back home, quickly eat, come back out again because I don't want to film indoors again because I've been doing that way too much this week for the vlog, so I'm gonna switch it up. Okay, I got back to my dorm a while ago. I got the perfect idea of what I want to make today's video about, and I'm gonna make it a little bit different because I'm gonna tell a story, which I usually don't really do, but I'm gonna combine story with what I usually do. Anyways, you'll see what I mean. Also, I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do in a bit. Okay, so I'm a senior this year, and that means a lot of different things. For one, it means I'm done with school unless I try to, decide to go to graduate school. It also means that I'm finishing up all my requirements for school. It also means I'm leaving BU, which is a pretty sad thing. But the biggest thing it means of all is that in 1 year from now, I will not be at school anymore. I'll be done. I'll be in the workforce or wherever I am. And that's a scary thought. A very, very scary thought. But where was I before all that? And that's the thing I always think about every time I'm going around my board in Boston of where I was during freshman year when everything was new to me. So I want to walk down my nostalgia and just embrace it for a little bit with you guys. there's Warren Towers, and that's where I spent a majority of my freshman year. And by majority I mean all of it. Like, all my memories are basically made in Warren Towers. It's probably the worst dorm ever on campus. It's so outdated, there's no AC, so during the summertime, it's so hot, there's like no AC, you're just dying out there. And it's like a little oven, but that's what I did. And I'm so nostalgic of it because every time I pass by here, all I can just think about are the memories that I made here. And this is actually where I met Jay, and this is where I got close to him for the first time, so it's a very special place to me. This is the convenience store. This is basically where I went, you know, when it was like 2 a.m. and I was just craving like the most unhealthy and vile snacks ever. This is where I would get it. And also, I'd always come with Jay here. We'd go run down in our pajamas, pick out a bunch of snacks, and then go run back upstairs and just get, you know, a bunch of candy while watching some movies. And also, this is a very fitting aisle to be in because it's like all the instant noodles. And this is basically where I got all my food from for like a majority of freshman year. Pretty rough. Where the library and GSU is. I've shown GSU a lot in my vlogs already. GSU is wherever I go to eat, get Panda Express. That's what I always usually get. But this is where I go to eat all the time. And this is a big place for me because this is where me and Minjun would always go during lunchtime or dinner time and just sit here and kind of just people watch and also just gossip about like the latest things that were going on in the friend group or just stuff like that. And that's just so nostalgic to me just because those are my favorite times when I was just able to like, you know, sit with Minjun and just basically, I'd fool around because I would never have tests, but Minjun, he always had tests. So I'd bother him the entire time. He'd get so annoyed. And this is just basically where, you know, I would study, quote unquote, and Minjun would actually study. And occasionally, you know, we'd have group dinners here with our friend groups and stuff like that. So it was really fun. And I don't know, it makes me nostalgic every time I come here. But this is also where the library is, and the library is actually where I had my first fight with Minjun, like a really big fight. It was one of our funnest fights too. It was one of those fights that were so stupid that we don't even know why we were fighting. It was basically, there was some cute girl in the library during final season, and this was when I was really desperate to have a girlfriend. Don't ever be like this, don't be like me, but I was so desperate. And I just wanted one so bad, and there was this cute girl, and like I was scared to get her Instagram. And I just didn't do it. I kept saying, oh, she's really cute to Minjun. But I just never went up to get an Instagram. I kept saying I was gonna do it, but I never ended up doing it. And then he ended up yelling at me, like outside GSU, like right around here, of just me being an idiot and not doing it. It's a stupid argument. I hope he's okay with me telling this story because it's really funny. And it was just me being stupid. And he had every right to yell at me and like, you know, get angry at me for that. But this is like one of the first, like, of many times he's gotten angry at me for like a funny reason, and I'm just very nostalgic of that. That's why this, you know, spot is very, very nostalgic to me. This is BU Beach. You have seen this in my vlog, like at least every other vlog, because I usually come here when I don't have time to film, whatever. And this is an important place to me just because this has been a place that I've always gone to on walks with, you know, friends, or just, you know, on the lawn over there. That just, you know, when it's really sunny, when it's like almost summertime, I come out here with my friends, and then we used to play wiffle ball or like frisbee and just like have picnics out here. It was great. They still have the ice cream out here. There's tons of people too. I'm hoping it happens again so I can actually like vlog that. But this is way before when I even started thinking about starting this vlog, and it was just such a nostalgic time because, you know, it was a time where I would come out here with all my friends and we just enjoy the sunlight and being outside when the weather was nice. And it'd also be a sign of summer is near, and I just really miss those times. It was feel nostalgic. And also this bridge right here, it's funny story, is actually where with my ex I had my first fight with her ever. It's like my first relationship fight ever too, because I've never been in a relationship before her, and this is like the first fight I've ever had. And then we like met on this bridge. No joke, it sounds like something out of a K-drama, but it's not. We met on this bridge. She like ran off somewhere because she was angry. Then we met back up at this bridge right here, and then we just, you know, made up, and then we hugged it out, and that was just felt like such a K-drama moment, but that's what it was. Maybe I'll make like a short film about that, I don't know. But it was a really, really romantic type of thing, but that's with my ex, that's in the past, but that's just more nostalgia. So why am I telling you guys all about my past right now, even though it was like within only a 3-year span, not even 4 years yet? The answer is simple really, and it's just the fact that I just felt really nostalgic today, and I just want to talk about, you know, nostalgia, just because that's something that's been coming up to me recently a lot now that I'm a senior, and my time here is really trickling down, and I can really feel it. Every single day just feels like, you know, one day closer to me being done with schooling forever almost like go to grad school, which I don't think I'm gonna do, but you never know where life will take you. But yeah, it just makes me feel sad but also happy. Nostalgia is such a weird thing because I feel like these times were, you know, really happy times in my life, and I always wish I could go back, which is why it makes me feel sad because I can't go back, and these times are really good. And it's just something that makes me want to like always try to relive those moments again. But that's the thing about nostalgia, you cannot recreate that feeling. You only feel that, like, you know, feeling once, and then that's it, and you can only relive that memory in your head. And the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that, because that just makes every moment you spend just that much more precious and that much more special, because once you live that moment, you want to be, you know, present for it. You want to be just completely in that moment, because you don't want to be able to like look back on that and not remember what you were feeling. Or if you're filming with your phone, you want to be just looking back. You don't want to be like looking back at the memory and just remembering, oh, I was recording that off my phone. You want to be present for it. Which is why I think this vlog is also a curse and a blessing in disguise, because I can recall my memories because I have this vlog. I can recall it really easily. Like, you know, if my memory ever gets fuzzy, because it does, I can just go back in my vlog and just rewatch it and see what I was feeling. But I won't ever have the full experience of it because I was busy getting the shot, not ever really embracing the moment for truly what it is. And then one of my biggest regrets, my biggest regrets, and I've said this before I think, is not starting this vlog sooner. I wish I started in freshman year, just because there are so many memories that I wish I could have documented. With nostalgia, it's something that you can document and you can record, and you can, you know, you can relive nostalgia to an extent. And I'd rather be able to live that nostalgia to an extent and be able to like see my facial expressions, see other people's facial expressions at that moment. And that's the beautiful thing about having cameras, is the fact that I can capture the moment now. And I want to do a better job about doing that, because I think recently I've been too shy, and that's the reason why I don't have so many memories on my iPhone either. It's because I'm too shy to pull on my camera, because I feel like I'm ruining other people's moments by pulling on my camera, and really I should be doing it for myself. Of course, I need to be compassionate about other people's, like, you know, privacy, because not everyone wants to be recorded or have them unrecorded. That's totally fine. In this common day, it makes sense. But with where I'm at and, you know, how I'm feeling these days, I just wish I recorded a little bit more and I had a better documented version of my freshman year. So it's a beautiful day out right now. I just want to be out here for a little bit and just embrace it, because, you know, nostalgia, another big part of it is the weather. That's a big part for me. I just remember the weather details so vividly for a lot of my memories. But that's all I really want to say about nostalgia. I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit and just, chill out because, God, it's beautiful out right now. And yeah, I don't have too many moments to just sit down and really think about things. So I'm gonna be here and just, listen to my music, not nature. That's not something I do. I'm a hippie, but not that hippie. Anyways, okay. I think that's gonna wrap it up for today's vlog. I don't have anything else to do besides go home and edit, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.